Welcome, beautiful soul, to this space where you can rest and reconnect. Here you are not alone in your struggles, nor in the dreams you've held close to your heart. For so long you've watched others seemingly glide through life with ease, achieving their goals, living out the very dreams you've kept hidden in your heart. You wonder why, despite all your hard work, all your effort, and endless striving, the life you envision still feels just out of reach. You've been told that hard work is the key, that if you push a little more, hustle a little harder, you'll finally make it. But why, after all the energy you've poured into your dreams, do they remain trapped in the realm of possibility, never quite making their way into reality? Why do others seem to manifest their desires while you feel stuck, always trying, but never fully arriving? The truth, dear soul, is that the answer was never in working harder or thinking longer. The answer lies in something much simpler, yet far more profound. Ask, and you shall receive. These words are not just a hopeful suggestion. They are a promise. We've been conditioned to believe that life rewards only those who grind endlessly. But God's truth is much deeper than that. There is an easier way, a way that taps into divine flow rather than human force. When you align yourself with God's will, when you trust that what you desire is already being prepared for you, you open the door for miracles to unfold. It is not in the constant thinking or endless working, it is in the asking, the believing, and the receiving. In this space, we will explore how to let go of the old ways and embrace the divine guidance that leads you to everything you've been waiting for. The power of manifestation isn't just a modern concept. It has deep roots in Scripture. In Matthew 7:7, Jesus himself tells us, "Ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and the door will be opened to you." This is not merely a suggestion, it is a spiritual law. Jesus emphasizes that our desires can be fulfilled if we simply ask with faith. When you ask from a place of alignment with God's will, the universe moves to bring those desires into reality. Mark 11:24 takes it further, stating, "Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours." Faith is the key. When you believe that what you've asked for is already yours, you activate the divine forces that work on your behalf. The Bible doesn't just mention working hard. It focuses on the power of faith, trust, and asking with a heart that believes in God's promise. Manifestation, when rooted in faith, is a divine partnership between you and God. We often find ourselves caught in the web of overthinking, believing that if we just think hard enough, we can manifest the life we desire. We convince ourselves that if we obsess, strategize, and plan every little detail in our minds, things will fall into place. But that's not the truth. It's a trap. We've been taught to believe that manifestation is a mental exercise, one where the power lies solely in the mind. But that is not where true creation takes place. The mind can play tricks. It can spiral into doubt, anxiety, and confusion, endlessly looping in thoughts of what if and why not. But manifestation doesn't come from the noise in your head. It flows from the quiet power in your heart. It is not enough to think about the life you want. You must feel it with every fiber of your being. Your heart is the gateway to the divine. When you align your deepest desires with the energy of your heart, you tap into a higher power, the power of God, who already knows your path. When you feel the future you want, as though it already exists, you align yourself with the frequency of your destiny. Thoughts alone can create fleeting moments of hope. But it is your faith, the emotion, the energy, the love in your heart, that breathes life into your desires. It is not about simply picturing abundance, but truly feeling abundant. It is not about thinking you are healed, but deeply feeling the healing already taking place within you. In your heart, there is a knowing that cannot be shaken by the world around you. There is a connection to something far greater than the limited mind could ever comprehend. The heart communicates directly with the divine. When you manifest from the heart, you are speaking the language of the universe, God's language. God does not respond to the chaotic clutter of the mind. He responds to the purity and authenticity of what you carry in your heart. When your desires are aligned with God's will, when they stem from a place of love, faith, and deep belief, that is when miracles happen. That is when doors open that you never imagined, and paths are made clear where there seemed to be none. But to tap into that heart-based manifestation, we must first quiet the mind. We must surrender the constant need to control every outcome and trust that what is meant for us is already on its way. Trust, not with your head, but with your soul. Feel it. Feel the peace of knowing that what you seek is seeking you too. Feel the joy of already having it, even before it physically appears. This is where the magic happens, when your heart believes and the universe aligns with that belief. The heart knows how to dream beyond what the mind can envision. While the mind is limited by fear, doubt, and the past, the heart sees possibilities. The heart, through God's guidance, knows that there is no such thing as impossible. The heart speaks to your higher self, the part of you that is connected to God's infinite wisdom. It knows the truth that you are destined for greatness. You are meant to live a life of purpose, joy, and abundance. But first, you must feel it in your heart. Thinking about your dreams is like drawing a picture in the sand. But when the wind blows, those thoughts fade away. But when you feel your dreams in your heart, you carve them into stone. No force on earth can erase them. They are sealed, protected by divine grace. So stop thinking your way into manifestation. Start feeling it. Let the energy of your heart be your guide. Feel what it's like to live in the reality you desire. Feel the emotions that come with the fulfillment of your dreams. The peace, the joy, the gratitude. The more you live in that feeling, the more you bring that reality into existence. God didn't create us to live small, to limit ourselves by our thoughts. He gave us hearts filled with divine power to create, to transform, and to bring heaven to earth. This is why the Bible says, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Everything you manifest flows from the heart, because the heart is the wellspring of life. When you align your heart with God's love, you align your life with His divine purpose. Let go of the mental strain. Release the need to figure everything out. Trust the wisdom of your heart, for that is where God speaks. In the silence of your soul, in the depths of your being, He is whispering your next step, your next blessing, your next breakthrough. You just have to feel it, believe it, and know that it is already yours. The greatest manifestations happen when we shift from thinking about what we want to feeling that it's already ours. trusting that God has already placed the desire in our heart for a reason. He will not forsake us. He will guide us step by step as long as we stay connected to that quiet, powerful space within where His love flows abundantly. So, remember, the mind may lead you in circles, but the heart leads you home. Trust in the power of your heart. Trust in the power of God. Feel your way forward and watch as the world bends to meet the power within you. There is a sacred frequency, a divine current that runs through everything. This frequency is the vibration of creation, the pulse of the universe, the very essence of God's presence flowing through all of life. We, as individuals, are attuned to this frequency at the deepest level of our being, though many of us don't realize it. When we learn to align ourselves with it, miracles unfold. The things we've longed for, dreamed of, prayed over, they come into being not through the force of our mind, but through the power of our heart. Many people spend their days thinking, planning, and strategizing, believing that if they just think hard enough, visualize enough, or push themselves mentally, they'll manifest the life they desire. But here's the thing, our thoughts alone are not enough to tap into this divine frequency. Manifestation is not purely a mental game. It is a spiritual practice. The mind can dream, but it is the heart that creates. The mind, as powerful as it is, often operates from a place of fear, doubt, and limitation. It worries, it calculates, it tries to control. While your mind might tell you what you want, it's your heart that tells you what you truly believe. And belief is where the real power lies. You see, the divine frequency responds not to your thoughts, but to your core beliefs, the energy of your heart. When your heart is aligned with the frequency of faith, love, and gratitude, you become a vessel for divine manifestation. This is the frequency that moves mountains, that creates worlds, that draws blessings into your life. But when your heart is clouded by fear, self-doubt, or feelings of unworthiness, it creates a blockage. No matter how much you think about your dreams, if your heart does not believe that you are worthy of receiving them, the divine current cannot flow freely. His is why so many people feel stuck. They think and think, trying to will their dreams into existence, but they're not addressing the deeper truth within their hearts. If you believe, even subconsciously, that you are not worthy of abundance, of love, of success, no amount of thinking will change your reality. The divine frequency is not activated by force. It's activated by surrender. It requires an open heart that is willing to receive, that believes in its worthiness, and that trusts in God's plan. Personal blockages, such as feelings of unworthiness, are like walls that prevent the flow of divine energy. These blockages often stem from past experiences, times when we were hurt, rejected, or told that we weren't good enough. Over time, we internalize these messages, and they become the quiet beliefs that guide our lives. We may dream of abundance, but if we secretly feel undeserving of it, we unconsciously sabotage ourselves. To manifest the life you desire, you must do the inner work of clearing these blockages. You must heal the wounds in your heart and replace the lies you've believed with the truth of who you are. And here is that truth. You are a child of God, created in divine image, and you are worthy of all the good things that life has to offer. This truth must take root, not just in your mind, but in your heart. When you begin to truly feel this worthiness, your entire vibration changes. The divine frequency responds to this shift, and doors begin to open where there once were walls. Opportunities, love, abundance, they flow to you with ease because you are no longer resisting them with feelings of lack or unworthiness. But remember, this frequency is not about manipulation. It's not about trying to force the universe to give you what you want. It's about aligning yourself with the flow of God's will. When you do this, the things you desire will come to you, not because you are controlling them, but because you are in harmony with the divine plan for your life. So, how do you tap into this divine frequency? Start by quieting your mind and listening to your heart. Ask yourself what you truly believe about yourself and your worth. If you find doubts or fears, don't run from them. Acknowledge them and then release them. Replace them with the truth. You are loved, you are worthy, and you are capable of manifesting your dreams. The power of manifestation lies not in the endless thinking of your mind, but in the pure, open belief of your heart. Let your heart be the conductor of the divine frequency, and watch as your life transforms in ways beyond anything you could have imagined. As we close this journey together, remember this: your dreams are not distant stars. They are the seeds of possibility sown within your heart by the Creator Himself. Every longing, every desire is a whisper from God, calling you to recognize your worth and embrace the abundance that is rightfully yours. When you align your heart with this truth, when you dare to believe in your own potential, the universe begins to conspire in your favor. Every doubt, every fear, is nothing but a shadow, easily dispelled by the light of God's love. His love is a powerful force, a divine embrace that wraps around you, urging you to step into the fullness of your destiny. You are not alone in this journey. God walks with you, lighting the path ahead and assuring you that all things are possible for those who believe. As you open your heart to this truth, you will find that the barriers which once held you captive dissolve into dust. So, believe deeply, love fiercely, and trust completely. Your dreams are not just dreams. They are the very blueprint of your soul's purpose. Embrace them, for you are worthy of all that you seek. The divine frequency is alive within you, waiting to manifest every blessing that God has prepared. You are destined for greatness. Let your heart resonate with that truth, and watch as the universe unfolds its treasures before you.